Hi, I'm Heather Pristansky with Windsor Interior Decorating and Design, and you've reached Transformation Tuesdays, week number 5. So you may or may not have noticed that we've rebranded a little bit. So instead of onlineinteriordecorating.ca, we're now Windsor Interior Decorating and Design, or windsorinteriordesign.com. And the reason for that is because we really wanted to make sure that all of our fans know that we're not just online interior decorating and design, but we also do it in person in the Windsor-Essex region, in the Greater Toronto region, and elsewhere throughout the United States, such as San Diego. So let's get on with today's winner. Today's winner is Peggy, and Peggy really would like her dining room redone. Now, Peggy says her dining room isn't bad, however, it doesn't match the rest of the house. So they live in a cottage out on the lake, and their living room design that kind of enters into the dining room is done in really beachy colors, so blues and tans and things like that. And the dining room they have is done in yellow, so it just doesn't really go with the rest of the house. So in addition to that, they'd really like some more seating within the dining room space. And they'd like to close off one of their doors that they both lead to the backyard. So let's take a look at Peggy's dining room before. So this was Peggy's dining room before. And we don't have a lot of pictures to show you from this entry. However, I can kind of walk you through what's going on here. So this would be your view if you're walking in from the living room area. And this right here, the back wall consists of really a large patio door and a large window. So not a whole lot of space back here. On this side of the room, you actually have a hutch, which is an old maple hutch that they'd like to keep. On this side, right here about where the table ends, there's another door leading out to the outside, and that one there they would like to probably close off. And the wall here, you just have a standard doorway over here. You see that they have a bit of a ceiling lamp on the ceiling there, and their ceiling is actually kind of this board and batten style ceiling. The room is painted out in yellow, and they have this older table that was painted out in a white with the cushions recovered in this nice yellow stripe fabric. So they've done a really good job with this space. It's just not quite what they would like. Are you ready to see what her room looks like now? So Peggy, welcome to your new dining room space. As you can see, we've painted out the walls to soften them a little bit in this mint green color. And we've closed off this store table. So this right here gives you seating for about 8 people if you throw another chair on the end here. We actually have that other chair sitting in the corner here for you. Just don't want to block the way into the room. You can see in the corner here, we've added a wine rack that's been integrated into a bookcase. So this is really easy to do. If you purchase a bookcase, you can actually add a couple extra little shelves in here and just put little blocks of wood. And that's going to separate it out for your red wine storage. Up on top here, we've done a bottled ship. And I know that you guys love sailing and things like that. So just picking up a cute little sailboat model will help tie in with the nautical theme in your other room. There's a large piece of art above the banquette, and you can see that this print is from art.com. We'll send you the link to that as well. So we framed this one out in kind of a richer dark wood that reflects the long table that we've used in this space. The lighting fixture has been moved over to be centered above the table, and we've gotten rid of the ceiling fan and replaced it with this gorgeous kind of straw pendant chandelier. Brings a real beachy vibe to the space. Here's the aerial view so you can see the layout of the room. So this is the door where you enter in from the living room. You can see that we've added a little serving cart here, and this is your hutch buffet that you already own. We've pushed the table closer to the wall, and that gives a lot more space in through here so that when you have guests, you don't have to squeeze past them to be able to serve. Here's another view of that serving cart, and above that we've done 2 matching prints to the one that's behind your buffet. Again, you can find these at art.com. The serving cart, we've actually painted it out in white, and we've just accessorized it. So the top of this tray, we've glued down and kind of Mod Podged on the fabric that matches the pillows, and that just gives it a fun little texture. Now you could do the same thing on the back of your hutch as well, because I know that you do have white dishes, and that will help it stand out. You can see that we painted the cabinet in white, and that's because we have quite a few different wood tones going on. So we didn't want to have more than one medium mid-tone. So just a design tip for you guys, you can mix woods as long as you keep them in different color families. So for example, the floor in this room is a light colored wood, and the table is more of a medium colored wood. We could also add a really dark colored wood like an espresso finish. However, what we wouldn't want to do is we wouldn't want to mix kind of the walnut type finish on the table with, let's say, another mid-tone like a maple. Here's another view of your table. You can see how warm and comforting it is. Again, you can get another view of the great pillows that we've done, just the assortment all throughout. You could even make this into bench storage so that you can add a whole lot of storage to this space. The window's done with a Roman blind, and the chairs are this beautiful carved chair that we've painted out in the white, and we've added this great fabric that matches the drapes to the seats. Here it really shows off the architectural detail in the chairs. And we've accessorized the table with a lantern, some candles, and we've added this nice large area rug right underneath the seating area. Another design tip for you is to make sure that your area rug comes out a little bit further than your chair so that when you pull your chair back, the person who's pulling their chair back isn't falling off that area rug. So what did you guys think? If you liked Peggy's dining room design, make sure that you like, comment, or share either on Facebook or on YouTube. We're also now on Twitter and Google+. Make sure to enter your room for your chance to win your own free makeover for Transformation Tuesdays at www.windsorinteriordesign.com and just visit the Transformation Tuesdays tab. Only takes about 10 minutes. I can't wait to see your entry.